welcome to a brand new episode of HollyWolves. I'm Michael.
And I'm Matt.
And we're here to talk about Hollywood and other dumb stuff about Hollywood and racism.
Oh, I mean, I'm okay with talking about racism.
We can't talk about critical race theory, though, because that's against the law.
They ain't in this house, and they don't pay no bills here.
That's true. They don't get no bail either.
Right? I'm gonna talk about racism.
Yikes! Not you going against the law?
Look, I got shot before.
Oh wow!
That I wasn't doing anything illegal. I just got shot. That's different.
That's not okay. Anecdote of him getting shot.
Yeah, y'all might hear it one day. It'll be interesting.
Will it?
Not really. Let's get back to the show.
All right. So, what have you been watching lately? What did you put on your TV screens?
Not much, to be honest. Like anime, just been watching My Hero Academia season 5. I'm really enjoying it so far.
Did they dub it yet?
No, it's not dubbed. Yeah. You're gonna be waiting a while before
Boo!
it gets dubbed.
Simul dubs, get with it.
That's a lot of work, Michael.
I don't care.
We're still in a
care.
we're still in a pandemic. We're still in a panini press.
Do I care?
Wow. We're still in a garbage pail.
IDC.
Okay. I get it, but also you're just gonna have to wait.
Boo! I guess I gotta finish. Well, I need to finish season 4 anyway. So
yeah, just finish season 4. I'm pretty sure that's dubbed.
Yeah, it's dubbed.
And I recently finished Loki. Loki is really good. We'll be talking about Loki later on the show.
Support Black-owned businesses.
God, that's such a good joke, but it's also true.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see how that ends up.
What else are you watching? Any movies? Are you watching the same movies that you always do?
I mean, you know it. But also, as far as movies are concerned, like we recently watched Black Widow.
Woo!
And we'll be talking about that later as well. And I watched Space Jam: A New Legacy, which was interesting to say the least. Other than like
interesting
new movies, like there's a lot of stuff coming out. And I can't wait to see some stuff in like theaters. It wasn't that weird going to the movie theater again after like, you know, last year. I think that was like a sort of like, oh, like this is what it feels like to be in like a movie theater again kind of thing when we went to go see Black Widow. I think I might go see M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Old, when it comes out. Wait, whoa!
How you gonna support the man that he did to Avatar?
What Avatar movie? What are you talking about? That doesn't exist.
Y'all what's wrong with America?
What are you talking about?
That give money to people who are problematic.
Okay.
He ruined Avatar.
Okay, that means he should never touch a
he shouldn't make movies ever again.
Okay, no, he's good at making movies. He just shouldn't make movies based on like licensed properties.
See, that's the problem. Y'all give people too much leeway and too much grace.
Look,
no.
Okay, if that's the case, then like Martin Scorsese shouldn't be like making movies for Netflix, even though he kind of like, you know, ragged on Netflix for not being cinema.
That's different.
How's that different? Netflix ain't cinema, and then you put The Irishman on Netflix. Dummy.
He said the MCU is in cinema.
And he also said Netflix wasn't cinema either.
I mean, is it cinema?
Okay, but he put The Irishman on Netflix. Like,
he didn't do that. His company probably did that.
Okay, but he allowed it.
He saw money.
Then he should shut up.
He in his bag, okay?
Damn, his bag.
He trying to get to the bag, okay?
Look, I want Martin Scorsese to make a Wolf of Wall Street movie, but about like Gen Z. That'll be gangbusters.
Ew.
You know what? After that travesty you showed me the other day,
you had to see it.
I did.
You did because you were
psychic damage. I am damaged.
That is a personal issue at that point.
I am psychically damaged from this Saturday Night Live sketch that Michael showed me the other day. Elon Musk was on it. That should tell you everything. Like, that was terrible. My psyche is in disrepair. I can't repair it.
Well, you'll be fine.
Wow.
You will grow and you will be okay.
Yikes.
You should start see, if you watch more stuff like that, your psyche will build a tolerance to it.
I mean, my psyche probably already even further damaged from what's that Netflix show you just showed me?
Never Have I Ever. Woo!
Yeah, look, that'd be trash.
She is. That's the point.
Like, but also I'm curious because I need to see how she got bit by a coyote at a house party.
Yes.
That's so wow. Like,
it is.
Mindy Kaling, what the hell? That's all I gotta say about that.
If you watch many shows, that's nothing.
You know what? You're right.
as a devout fan of Mindy Kaling and all her writings, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but other than that, I haven't been watching too much of stuff.
All right, well, I've been watching plenty of junk.
Okay.
Of course, my boy love shows from over in the Philippines. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah.
Shout out to what's that, Game Boy season 2, and the movie coming out soon too, which I can't go watch because it's gonna be in the Philippines only.
You can book a ticket. You'll be all right.
What?
Book a ticket to the Philippines to go watch the movie.
I'm just gonna get my money and just go to the cashier at whatever place I'm going to and say, give me a ticket to the Philippines.
Yes.
So I can go to see this movie.
Yep.
And then come right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
I'm going to that's what I'm going to do.
Yep, you can do that.
Just both throw someone on the table. It's like, give me a ticket.
Yeah.
I hate you.
You could do it. Like, this is America. You can literally buy a ticket to the Philippines to go see that movie. Can
I buy a ticket? I don't even have a passport.
Oh, who told you not to have a passport?
The pandemic did.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got this?
I don't. Getting a passport is hard.
That's true.
So no to seeing Game Boys in theaters in the Philippines, unfortunately. But shout out to them for being able to even have a movie, because that's pretty huge.
That is pretty huge. Like, especially for like something like Loki like that. Like, I'm pretty sure not a lot of people know about that show.
They really don't. I mean, it got a lot more popular once it came to Netflix, but it's still not that big.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't see what's going on. Of course, Never Have I Ever, season 2, really good, great show, amazing, life changing.
I can't believe I'm like curious about this show.
Yes, more people to watch it. That's the thing.
I'm gonna watch it to support the characters, because it does seem like a really interesting cast.
Support diversity.
Even though that one like boy Paxton is
old. That man is 29 years old.
Look, that man looks like an undercover cop at a school. It's very 21 Jump Street. I don't
look. He's an adult man playing a teenager.
That's terrible.
He's a brooding young 25-year-old teenager.
Please don't.
Kenny JD gave us that tune.
You know what? You're right.
Oh, what's my watching? Oh, Dynasty Warriors. The movie was so good.
Okay.
It's now the #1 video game movie of all time. No one can touch it. Nope, nobody ever.
I mean, I'll have to watch it, but
we
also
should watch it. It's really good.
I'll check it out, because I'm not super into Dynasty Warriors.
You don't even need to be. Do you like action?
That don't.
Do you enjoy action?
Do not do this, because I'm weak to action movies.
Well, then I got a movie for you.
You know what? Fair. Okay. We just need to make a day of it. We can watch Dynasty Warriors, but then I gotta show you the Expendables, because
yes, I need to watch part 2. I have not seen that one yet.
Please watch part 2.
I've seen the first one.
Your favorite Belgian is in it.
God, he looks so.
Look,
the years have not been great to him.
Also, the cocaine, it hasn't either.
Yeah, that's true. He's been doing a lot of drugs. The fact that he even came back out of nowhere talking about Street Fighter is still funny to me.
Wait, what?
The whole thing about Street Fighter, but he was filming it.
Oh yeah.
That came out of nowhere. It was like a few years ago. Like, that movie came out like 20 years ago.
Oh, wait, was he like recently talking about it?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
He brought up Kylie Minogue and such. He was trying to get with her, and she was like, no. I'm like, thank you. She's a woman of class and dignity.
Look, he was trying to flash kick into all that.
Yikes.
Look, let him Sobot kick his way to Kylie.
No, she was not having it.
That's good for Kylie.
Kylie knows better.
Kylie didn't need all that.
She did not. She was doing her acting thing and making music. She had time for that dumb Belgium.
Look.
And she aged gracefully, unlike him.
Yeah.
He melted.
Not melted.
I'm so sorry.
Look. The Street Fighter movie back then wasn't all that. We know this. The only saving grace in that movie is probably Raul Julia.
Gave us blessed quote.
R.I.P. Like, yeah, best. Well, oh yeah, what? So many blessed quotes.
For you, it was the day to change your life. For me, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday, man. We need that on more shirts.
Iconic phrase.
Because
it do just be Tuesday.
Like today.
You're right. It is Tuesday.
It is just for us. It's just Tuesday.
I can't think of other video game movies that I think can actually be on the same level as Dynasty Warriors. Honestly, but to be fair, I will say it's not hard to do a Dynasty Warriors movie in China.
Well, like we were saying, it's mostly going to be about like you said, video game movies need to address the absurdity that
embrace it.
Yeah, just embrace the absurdity of the media that you're like making this based off of.
They try to make it too realistic. That's just not no.
Yeah,
like the Chun-Li movie, they try to make it like this is how she would do it. We're like, no, I want her to fly in the air and spin around.
Right, let her jump 20 feet into the air and use her legs as a freaking helicopter because like we know it's impossible. I don't care.
I want to see it.
Right, I want to see her get like some lift off the ground and everything, and then float. Maybe 2 meters to the left or right,
and kick somebody in the face.
Right. I want her to kick someone 20 times in the face in the air and let her slow down in the air because that's what she does in the games.
Exactly.
It's fine. I I don't care what normie person you like wants to see this. Like, this is unrealistic. Don't nobody asked you, John. Exactly. Have you ever played a Street Fighter game? Exactly. Get out of here.
Because that's what I hate about the Street Fighter. Most like martial arts based like fighting game movies, they all try to make stuff look more realistic, and I don't want that. I want silly stuff.
I would say like maybe the original Mortal Kombat 95 movie was kind of close to it because it definitely had its
standard for that movie. Still.
Hey.
No, we already know it's not as good as the TV show was.
There you go with Mortal Kombat Conquest.
Mortal Kombat Conquest is the best thing to ever come out of.
Look, the only thing good about Mortal Kombat Conquest is my problematic husband, Quan Chi.
Let's see. There was Kung Lao. Okay.
Look, Kung Lao was pretty, but was he like?
And was Vortex?
Yes.
Baby girl.
Baby girl in the bodysuit.
Yes. Not to mention those other girls that was working for Quan Chi. That was funny.
Oh, his harem.
Yes, that was so
featuring
funny.
Jamie Presley for some random reason.
Jamie Presley was doing whatever she could back in the day.
Hey, Jamie Presley was hot back then, so she could do whatever she wants.
She also played Tina in the DOA movie.
That was a weird choice.
That was a very weird choice. She's so tiny,
and that's why I was like, wait, Tina's like what 6 something in it? It's like 6 foot something in the games.
Yeah, she's
thick.
She's pretty beefy,
and
she got big mommy milkers too. So
okay, not milky honkers, not dusty gazungas.
But like every movie that's tried to like make sense of stuff that don't make sense, it just fails at that point.
Yeah. Definitely need more, like, you need to push the boundaries of things. Like, we know that, like, humans can't actually shoot fireballs from their hands.
Exactly.
We are okay with that. We've played these games before. I think we're going to be fine. But also, like, you know, they need to kind of find the balance between it because if they go too much to, like, what, like, the fans want, they, like, I heard that, like, a lot of studios feel like they won't make any money if they, like, do too much of that.
That's because the people at the studios what they're trying to appeal to people who aren't fans of the source media, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, why?
And I feel like a lot of the people who like make these movies and everything aren't super familiar with the source material too. Where they like
nothing of it.
Yeah, they're just looking at this like, oh, which is the next big like media thing that I can make money off of. Like what's the next big cartoon or video game or anime that I can make like money off of and capitalize on their popularity, but not know shit about it.
I hate that so much.
And it just becomes not fun. We get stuff like Dragon Ball Evolution.
Whoo, Jesus!
Or the non-existent Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
Okay, I actually went to the movie and saw that. That hurt a lot.
Okay,
I wasn't even.
You went to the empty movie theater? How terrible!
It was very, very crowded.
It was empty because that movie doesn't exist.
It's very much there. You can go find it.
I can't. I don't know.
I know you may have blanked out your mind, but it still exists in the world.
I love Avatar: The Last Airbender, and there is I am like Judy in season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. There is no Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
There's so many bad video game movies where it's like in a good one, it's like they can only do the bare minimum. It's gonna be good. Like that's what it comes to these days.
I almost felt that way about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
I thought it was pretty. I still think that was a really good one.
It was really good.
It really captures. I feel like it captures Sonic perfectly.
Oh yeah, like you know his wisecracking, his coolness, his like need to be like you know like the center of attention because that's basically who Sonic is.
The only thing that made the movie not so great is the humans, honestly. Except Kelly, because Kelly's just funny. So
well, that's true. And Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is fantastic as Eggman. Like if anything, bring him back for Eggman.
Of course, you gotta bring him back.
I can't wait to see Tails on screen.
God, I cried the first time I saw that. No lie. Like, seeing my boy, he's like my hero. I don't care, okay?
I get it. I can't wait to see Knuckles. You know what? You know what's really gonna be interesting? I wonder if they're gonna do like something like Sonic Adventure.
They need to. I need to see Amy.
I want to see Rouge. I want to see Shadow.
Come on, Rouge.
I want to see Shadow on screen too.
Shadow's coming.
That's gonna be so good. They're gonna put in like Sonic 3, where they're gonna bring like Rouge and Shadow in, and it's gonna be the dumbest stuff ever.
It's gonna be so funny.
They're gonna get somebody stupid to play Shadow too.
I'm sure some edgelord.
Right. I'm excited. I can't wait for the second Sonic movie comes out next year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it does. They already announced it like last year.
Yeah,
They were confident about it. That was like the last like big blockbuster that came out before the pandemic started.
Yeah, because we was in that theater, front and center for it. It was really good.
It was. All right, enough blabbing about what I'm watching. Let's talk about some Emmy nominations. Woo!
I can't wait for the Emmys. I think that's gonna be interesting.
You're gonna watch. I'm gonna troll on the Twitter.
Like I said, I'm gonna do I did a watch party for like the Oscars and the Grammys and stuff with roommates and everything. So
you should live tweet next time.
Oh, I think I will live tweet.
Yeah, live tweet.
That'll be it.
Leave their glasses alone.
Oh, I'm a glasses snob.
I don't care.
And people need to wear their glasses properly on their faces.
Or it's fashion.
Oh, okay, fashion is the way the frame looks, not the way they wear it on their face.
Yes, it's all part of fashion.
Okay, look.
Just like people who sag their pants, it's fashion.
Okay, you're right. Whatever. Let's see. I would say, because we're not going to go through all these categories.
Of course not. We don't care about the people that we care about.
That's, you know what, fair. So first up, I would say for best drama series, for drama series for Emmys, we have The Boys,
Woo!
Bridgerton, The Crown, The Handmaid's Tale, Lovecraft Country,
Woo!
The Mandalorian, Pose, and This Is Us.
Two big yeses for Pose.
This is a hard one.
That is a very hard category.
Because I want The Boys to have it, I want Lovecraft Country to have it, and I want Pose to have it as well. I think all those shows kind of.
I mean, for me, I kind of want Pose to get it because that would be so historic.
I feel like Pose should just win all the Emmys, and I'll be okay with it.
It would be so historic if that happened.
But I kind of want Lovecraft Country to get it too because it was canceled.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get 18 Emmy nominations and get canceled as a show? Like, I don't understand that.
All of them talking about racism and stuff and how white people bad. No, can't have a show like that.
White people worked on that show. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, because they're probably people who understand how stuff works.
But also, I think it was more of the way season 2 was going to go. Because I think it was called, like, Lovecraft Country, like, Black Supremacy or something. That would have raised, like, you know.
Yep, that would have been.
That would have not went so well over with conservative America.
Yeah, that wouldn't have went too well. Unfortunately, I thought it would probably have been great. Actually,
it would have been wonderful. Like, you know, black people would have showed all out for Lovecraft Country season 2 for that.
Yeah,
but they
really for Black Panther.
Yeah, kind of like they did for Black Panther. It would have been beautiful, but no, black people can't have anything because can't let the black people rise up against us because that's bad.
Yep. That category's tough. There's a lot of categories that's tough, actually.
Yeah, like limited series, we have I May Destroy You on HBO, Mayor of Easttown on HBO, The Queen's Gambit on Netflix, The Underground Railroad on Amazon Prime Video. I didn't know they had that. Oh, no, yes, I remember that. I didn't watch it yet. I should probably, check that out. And then we have WandaVision on Disney Plus, which I think might take it.
Probably gonna take it
because WandaVision kind of took everybody by storm. Because I think that was one of the main things people were looking forward to on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Especially this year, they were like, "We getting WandaVision finally?" Bet.
Yeah, that was like a big deal for a while. Especially they did all the memes and stuff, and just how much viral it was.
WandaVision
and that song got nominated too.
Oh God, not Agatha All Along.
Yeah, got nominated for best original song, I think.
You know what? That's fair. And Agatha all along.
That was a bop. That was a whole bop. Like that was a whole movement.
I loved it. It was really
That was
good.
A great reveal. Like, oh man, that's probably one of the high points of that show.
Yes, definitely. Because it started off a little crunchy in the beginning.
Yeah, it was like, okay, I get it. You want to take us back to the television and sitcoms over the years.
But really, like I said, those first 4 episodes could have been condensed into 2.
Yes. I agree.
That way we could have had just 6 episodes. That way you could have kept in theme with
the other shows.
You're right. Like, just give us 6 episodes. We could have condensed and WandaVision was also really weird and really weirdly formatted too.
Yeah.
Because those episodes were only 20 minutes long.
Which was really weird.
But we got lead actor in a drama series.
Woo-hoo. Ooh, here we go.
We got Sterling K. Brown for This Is Us. Jonathan Majors for Lovecraft Country. Josh O'Connor for The Crown. I always mess up his name. Regé Jean Page from Bridgerton.
The black dude.
Yes. Billy Porter for Pose. And then Matthew Reeves for Perry Mason.
I'm so mixed about Billy Porter. I feel like he pulls focus away from the women too much. That's my biggest critique.
I feel that way too.
And then his whole speech he gave, I think 2 years ago about how they was asked why. Because I remember when he got nominated the first time and everybody else didn't get nominated. Somebody asked him so what do you think about the other women not getting nominated? He's like, well, their time will come. I was like, that's not the way to do it. No.
What?
Oh yeah, you didn't see that clip?
I remember seeing something like that, but I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
that's awful.
I hated it. I'm like, they're the backbone of the show. They're the reason the show even exists.
Yes, absolutely.
I hate the fact
Billy Porter probably isn't gonna get it. I would probably give it to Jonathan Majors.
It might be him or Sterling.
Yeah, him or Sterling. Because it feels weird to give it to the guy from Bridgerton when he's not gonna be on the show anymore.
Yeah, really weird.
But give it to Jonathan Majors. I want him to get it. He's having a really
he's having a great moment right now.
Yeah, being in Loki, which we'll talk about later, because that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we're talking about later with him being in another movie that's coming up.
Yep, he's everywhere.
And then we have lead actress in a drama series, Uzo Aduba in Treatment.
Yes.
Olivia Colman for The Crown, Emma Corrin for The Crown, Elizabeth Moss for The Handmaid's Tale, MJ Rodriguez for Pose.
Yes, queen.
And then Journey Smollett for Lovecraft Country. Give it to MJ.
I want MJ so bad.
Give it to MJ Rodriguez.
I want her to get that so bad.
If you don't, then people are gonna trash the Emmys if MJ doesn't win.
Because she was so good season 3. Season 1, she was still learning how to be an actress, I feel like, on TV. But about season 3, she got it. That was it.
I need to finish watching Pose, to be honest.
How could you not have watched it yet?
I've been busy with work.
Watch it while you're at work.
Yeah, they won't let me do that.
On your lunch break.
You know what? I could do that. I need longer lunch breaks, though.
True.
Yeah, working retail and everything, you get 30. Yeah. That's it.
The clock strikes exactly.
Make your food and get out. Pretty much how that's going.
I really hope MJ gets it. I'm so pulling for her. That season was so good.
Very, very good. But I think that's gonna be it for Emmy nominations because this is a very long list, and I think those are the major categories that we're looking forward to.
Yeah. A lot of shows got been I think how many WandaVision get? Did he 27 or something?
I think WandaVision got quite a few nominations. But I think as far as networks going, getting the most nominations, HBO has gotten HBO and HBO Max. Technically, if you want to put them together, they're the same. They're the same damn thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Got 130. I think that's a record.
It's a lot.
Netflix is only behind by one with 129.
All right, Netflix.
And then Disney Plus got 71 nominations, mainly because of WandaVision.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, still very, very good. And HBO has just been knocking it out of the park. I mean, it's still the best streaming service out there right now.
Definitely the best streaming service out. No doubt about that. The variety that you get on that thing, the value.
Oh, and adding the way they just consistently keep adding stuff that I've even forgotten about. When I saw that they added Mad TV.
Oh, they did?
Oh yeah, Mad TV is on there, and,
so
I think in its entirety, and I think they skipped a couple of episodes, but yeah, Mad TV is definitely on there.
All right, definitely going to watch some of that.
Yeah.
Let's move to some casting news.
Okay.
So they finally decided to give in to the SJWs for the Winx Club.
Not the SJWs.
Yes, the SJWs have struck again, and now they're adding another Latina to the show. Miss Paulina Chavez will be playing Flora.
Oh, wait. Wasn't that supposed to happen in that first season of Winx?
Yeah, so they kind of swapped out the character for Flora for Tara.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Because wasn't Flora an instrumental part of Winx?
Yes. Tara's a made-up character.
What?
Yeah, Tara's not a real character in the show. They made her for the live action.
That's so stupid.
But she's plus size, so that's how they kind of got diversity. I get the diversity thing, but you could have casted a plus size Latina.
Definitely could have cast a plus size Latina to be Flora. It's not that hard.
Tara. But they have a Flora now, so that's good.
That is good.
Glad I'm gonna watch season 2. Season 1 was actually pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. For what it was, it was a pretty decent like magical like teen drama type show.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see them actually have the full cast finally. I wish the wardrobe was better because they cannot dress.
Wasn't like the whole setting for like Winx like this whole like almost like a boarding school somewhat?
Yeah, it's way darker though for this live action because it gotta be gritty.
Well, they're
and
teenagers,
sex.
Right? They're gritty and sex and hormones and
right, and
drugs and passion.
It just wasn't what Winx Club was about. It was about glitter and clothes and being a fairy.
Right? It's basically like Power Rangers, but like a mix of Power Rangers and Sailor Moon.
Pretty much.
Where like you got your team of 5 and they need to like defeat the bad guys. It's basically like Sentai and Sailor Senshi and all that.
Yep.
And they just didn't do it.
They went dark.
Edge.
Speaking of dark, I just thought about this, and I didn't think of this before.
What?
Remember they're going to be doing a Netflix show for the Avatar? And they're going to age everybody up and make it dark. And the Witcher careers aren't even a part of it anymore? Are you ready for a second helping?
I'm... no.
You're not?
So the Avatar stuff that I'm looking forward to is that now that the creators of Avatar have like their own Avatar studios within Nickelodeon to produce more Avatar content.
Yeah, like this live action one.
Wait, they're not behind that, are they?
No, not anymore. They left because of creative differences. It's gonna be a love triangle. It's gonna be sex and dark and brooding.
No, I don't need that in my Avatar.
Well, you're gonna get it.
I'm gonna hate watch it. You know what? That'll be the thing I hate.
Watch it?
That'll be the thing I hate watch. If you can hate watch Emily in Paris, I can hate watch.
Fair. That's very fair. That's fair. All right.
I'll hate watch that because
we can watch it together. I'm
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's move on to some director news. So they finally have a director for the upcoming Blade movie. Mr. Bassam Tariq.
Okay, what has Bassam Tariq done?
A couple of indie films, really. He hasn't done anything like big, like a Marvel film. So this is gonna be like his big, like Hollywood debut. Honestly,
that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love when they give directors that are not necessarily used to doing big films.
And
they make a Marvel film. Always good. Like what's his face? Like the one who did Guardians of the Galaxy. What's his name?
James Gunn.
Oh no, wrong movie then.
Okay.
The one who did Ragnarok.
Oh, Taika Waititi.
Yes, him. Yes. He did a great job.
Yeah, he did a great job, but I'm pretty sure he did like a lot of things before that, or at least like just very low key.
Yeah, but nothing to a scale of a Marvel movie though.
Ah, okay, well that makes sense.
Because you get directors that's like quirky or kind of like a little like indie to kind of give it a little bit more of a actual like I don't know
some substance.
Yeah, there you go, substance. Because if you get Kevin Feige to do, it's gonna be the same way through.
Yeah, like Thor Ragnarok needed Taika Waititi.
He did a great job.
Because Thor Ragnarok is the best Thor movie to date.
Easily, without a doubt. It's even better than the first one.
Definitely better than the first one.
Better than the second one.
Okay, we don't talk about the Dark World. It's in the Dark World for a reason.
Man.
Because that movie is trash. And I'm super excited for Thor Love and Thunder.
Oh, can't wait. Oh, I'm so ready for it.
You know what I'm not ready for?
What?
The discourse for when the Blade movie comes.
To go.
Right, Wesley Snipes to go. You can't take my blade from me. And Marvel, like he started this Marvel shit, and it's like it's fine. We get it. Like we know.
They're gonna be obnoxious.
But I will say this: I'm probably gonna like this Blade movie better than Blade Trinity.
I mean, easily. Like, are you kidding me?
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna admit that Blade Trinity exists. We only have two Blade movies. This will be Blade Trinity. This will be
the third actual Blade movie.
Right, man. Finally, a third Blade movie.
Look, if they can revitalize Daredevil and Elektra to something watchable, I believe they're gonna do something with Blade after that third.
What
movie.
are you talking about? I love Ben Affleck's.
That movie was garbage. How dare you?
Whoa, we had a black kingpin.
That was the only good thing about that movie.
R.P. Michael Clark Duncan.
Right?
He was really great as Kingpin. I enjoyed his performance as Kingpin. You tell me you didn't love Jennifer Garner as Elektra?
She was horrible.
That's true.
That movie was trash.
That it was
trash garbage. The Netflix show was a redeeming thing for that property because boy oh boy, Daredevil Elektra was garbage.
Yeah, I will say
seesaw scene.
That seesaw scene was funny. What are you talking about?
That was trash.
Blind people with echolocation powers could do that, dummy.
Stop.
You're stupid. You're ableist. How dare you?
Well, how dare I?
A blind man can't play on a seesaw. Racist.
God, look at me. I'm an ableist piece of trash.
You are. I will say this: the Netflix shows did give me like revitalized interest in like those characters because I honestly didn't care about Daredevil, and then watching those series, I was like, oh, this is good.
Now Elektra, as a queer man, I love me some girls who fight. So
okay, that's fair.
I've been in love with Elektra for a long time, and seeing her be done correctly in that show, that girl did a great job as Elektra.
Very, very good.
She was sadistic. She was crazy. She could fight.
Yeah, that is Elektra.
Pretty much. But yeah, this Blade was gonna be so good. I cannot wait. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
I want her to be tearing people up with swords and stuff and shooting people.
Look, Mahershala is gonna do us right.
He's gonna snap. We need a good soundtrack too. We need to have a soundtrack as good as the Black Panther soundtrack. We need to
as good as the Luke Cage soundtrack.
Ooh, you're right. Oof.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Do it like Luke Cage, or do it like Luke Cage. Do it like Black Panther. Give us the red carpet for Blade like we did for Black Panther.
Give us that. Give us some.
We don't need J. Cole again. We don't need Kendrick Lamar again to do. Don't get J. Cole to do it.
Please,
I don't want him. I don't want him to make it like. I don't want J. Cole to do some metaphysical, like philosophical thing with like vampires and everything.
No.
We was the real vampires the whole time or something like that. It'll happen. I'm telling you.
Don't want it.
You know that man don't read books, so I don't.
Yikes.
Look, sorry, J. Cole fans, he don't.
All right, so let's move on to something that does read books.
Okay.
Season 3 of Titans.
Season 3 of Titans.
Yes.
That trailer was really good.
So good. Poor little Jason Todd, though. Poor little Tank. About to get stuff destroyed. Gabe. They gonna see.
Yeah, I mean that trailer was rough. Just seeing him
get battered with a crowbar.
I really need like happier Batman stories.
There is no happier Batman stories. They don't exist.
That's true.
That's the whole point.
Like because every like little Robin came to Batman in like some unfortunate circumstance.
Man, very unfortunate circumstance.
Dick Grayson, like he was an orphan. I don't know what happened with Jason Todd. Like I don't know how he got there.
Then they retcon Dick Grayson's story to make him. He's supposed to be a supernatural killer at some point.
What?
Okay, so there's a arc called the Court of Owls, and he was supposed to join the Court of Owls when he got older, but his friend took him instead of him going, and then his friend had to come back and try to kill him.
Oh,
yeah, because he has like supernatural ability. Well, not supernatural, but he has like heightened abilities and stuff.
Okay, they
wanted him to be a supernatural. They wanted him to be a part of the Court of Owls. That was the whole like thing for him, but he ended up escaping. So
that's good.
But yeah, Court of Owls. That's like one of the best Batman stories ever. Like they snapped.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of this wacky clown just mixing people up in wingtip shoes and a crowbar. It's like, Batman, if you don't kill this man by now, like, please, for the love of Gotham,
because he's done so much bad stuff.
Yeah, he's like paralyzing people, and the bad thing is
we gonna see her paralyzed too.
And the bad thing is, it's like Joker's just like yucking it up.
You think everything's hee ha ha?
Like, man, like you can't walk. That's funny. Whack.
That is so bad. Joker's terrible.
The Joker is terrible, and people love the Joker. And I don't understand it. It's just like not everything is funny. I mean, it is him. It's just jokes.
I don't know, man. You be laughing like everything's hee ha ha too, though.
Because it is like he's like, man, this is wild.
Maybe you should be the Joker.
Who?
Maybe you are the Joker.
Wow, I am not that.
Everything's hee ha.
I like humor.
He does too.
Okay, no, his brand of humor.
Likes purple too.
No,
you are the Joker.
No, I'm not.
Sure.
I don't have some whacked out backstory and everything where I'm trying to be a comedian and like my jokes.
You was talking about doing stand up at one point.
Oh no,
I am the Joker. So who's gonna be your Harley Quinn though? Yikes! All right. So back to Titans season 3. I'm excited. I get to see all my men again. Superboy looks so fine as usual. Ugh.
Yeah, he did look very beefy, very much a threat.
God, he looks so good. And then Hulk looked fine still. And then my girl's back being Starfire in her suit.
Did Superboy get introduced in season 2?
Yeah, season 2 he came.
Okay, so now I'll have to watch Titans.
I'm telling you, Titans is good.
I'll take your word for it.
Season 1 was alright. Season 2, so good.
I think my whole thing about watching Titans was just like, now that I can watch it on HBO Max, it gives me more vested interest to like check it out.
Yeah, because before it was on that stupid DC Universe, but that was a dumb service.
It was, and I'm so glad they put all like the DC stuff on HBO Max.
That was a smart move.
So it's a very smart move because now I'm just like, oh, I gotta go to one place and everything, catch all the DC stuff, and then all the stuff they just added to it afterwards.
Yep.
Like pretty much all the GOAT cartoons that from all like my DC childhood. Cartoons. And all the cartoon and all the animated movies.
Yep.
All the live action movies.
Those animated movies are so good. That's a new Batman movie coming out soon too. I'm about to watch.
What, the Long Halloween?
Yes.
I need to check out the trailer for that because I'm hearing it looks pretty good.
Yeah, Batman definitely has some really good. I mean, these just really good animated movies anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's very rare a movie they've done is like garbage.
There was one garbage like Batman movie, and I don't remember what it was.
Oh, the Killing Joke was terrible.
Oh yeah. That one was awful.
Never reprehensible. How do you do one of the greatest stories in Batman lore and make it trash? Like that was just disrespectful.
Right, you had the book right there.
Right there, you just pick it up. Go to the internet, get a PDF.
We need another like Batman Gotham by Gaslight. That was great.
That was so good.
I need to rewatch that.
That was good. That was so good.
But yeah, okay. Looking forward to Titans.
Yeah, so we gonna get Blackfire gonna be there. We got Red Hood going around being crazy. Starfire got her costume. She looks so good.
I can't wait for that.
Nightwing looks so fine as usual in that his Nightwing costume. There's so many fine men on that show. Only thing that's missing is like some fine black men. They don't got none.
Look, they'll get there. You know, they can do. I don't know what's a like.
The only person they could possibly put on there would probably be like Cyborg.
They could do Aqualad.
They could do Aqualad.
I was gonna say it's Titans. Like, why not put Aqualad on there
and make them gay too?
They should put Cyborg on there. Like, how do you have everybody but Cyborg?
They did have Aqualad. It was the white one though.
The mid one,
right? Ugh.
Look, after seeing Black Aqualad, I don't care. Give me Cal Arm always.
Right? He is Aqualad. Well, actually, he's Aquaman now. I think in the comic books.
I'll take that too. Yeah, give us more of that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about season 2. I mean, season 3 of Titans. It's gonna be so good.
When does season 3 start?
I think sometime in August. I think it's like August 14th.
Okay.
So yeah, it's coming.
Coming up soon. Cool.
Let's see what's next one. I think we have your favorite, Jonathan Majors.
Look, Jonathan Majors is who I want to be when I grow up.
He's gonna be battling against Michael B. Jordan in the next Creed movie, baby.
That's gonna be really good.
So good. Creed 1 and 2 have been good.
It's gonna be 50 Shades of Grey for black women. I can't wait.
Yikes!
Look, the amount of people, the amount of black women I've seen thirst for both Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors is ridiculous. Yeah. The floodgates are gonna be open.
He's gonna be shirtless in the movie too,
right?
Boxing.
I was gonna say, have you seen Jonathan Majors in Low Cast Country?
I've definitely seen him.
Them
shirtless.
Arms.
I've seen.
I want him to hug me.
He's gonna be bigger too for that boxing movie.
God. Like, look, just let him be like, I want him to be like, gritty and trash and everything. Kind of like Balrog on a big screen.
Yes, Cleveland can be a trash individual.
Right, like, just let him like fight dirty or something like that. Just make it terrible for no reason.
I mean, he's gonna be a villain. He has to
or like a rival or something like that. So who just kind of pushes the edge just a little bit.
No, I want to be garbage. I want to be like a whole horrible human being.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Like maybe he might be like a Mike Tyson or something like that, and like Creed and like bite him or something like that. And I gotta come back. I gotta come back to get what I've lost from what he took from me, or something like that.
Not Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Not the most epic fight ever because he got bit in the ear. He took a whole piece of that man's ear with his teeth.
He gave it back.
I hate you. Let's move on. You ruined it. You ruined
Creed.
Did I? You ruined Creed.
Did I though?
You did. You ruined it. Oh, he did
Creed.
back.
I mean, technically, how was that ruined? Technically, didn't like Rocky get ruined when Apollo died in like what, Rocky 4?
Oh, I don't remember me of that. That was sad.
Look, if he dies, he dies.
Yikes! He said it too.
Look, Dolph Lundgren was a menace back then.
Shout out to Dolph Lundgren. I love that man.
I don't know. He looking kind of rough these days, but he's old. But
he's
like
really old.
Well, I mean, him, Sylvester Stallone, like a lot of those people are old. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, let's move into our reviews for this week, which are going to be next. We're going to move right into Loki.
Okay.
Show that you had no faith in at all.
Look, I
Zero.
like I said,
zilch.
I like Tom Hiddleston. I like Loki. I wasn't really paying
You said you're going to skip the show completely.
I did say that. And then I watched the first episode because everybody was like, yeah, it's really interesting.
It's
I'm like,
so good.
And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, we got time to stop, oh?
There's not time to stop, oh. Stop it.
Look, they were like, the memes for like the TVA have been funny too.
Oh, they've been so good.
Because like you make one little decision and they're like, woo, woo, woo. Like, you're wanted for time crime. Like, we're the time police and you gotta stop.
Not the TVA.
They're like, we gotta reset this timeline because you made a dumb decision. It's like you could just pick strawberries instead of like grapes or something like that.
Yikes! Something really minuscule.
Right? Really minuscule and everything. It's like the strawberries and everything made you like think about like something else that could have turned you evil later on, and you gotta be stopped. It's so weird how stuff like that happens.
Yeah, kind of like the butterfly effect.
But on a very like a more extreme level where they can actually do something about it.
But yeah, I really enjoyed Loki from the very first episode. I'm like, oh, this is actually interesting. It's not just about Loki being Loki.
Yeah, it sets up really nicely for this next phase of Marvel.
It's the show that really sets the next phase of Marvel. Probably the best.
Yeah, like, I mean, WandaVision kind of did it.
She ain't know nothing. She just stole a book.
Look.
She a thief.
She didn't have a library card, stupid.
Wow.
Like, what was she gonna do? Not like she needed
Agatha was trying to give it to her. Like, look here.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was good, but I don't think it really set up anything for
nothing major. Really.
Yeah, it basically just said like, oh yeah, Sam's gonna be Captain America. We knew this already.
Yeah,
we didn't need a whole 6-episode series for you to tell us this.
But I guess it wouldn't give like context to why he's gonna be there and stuff, and we had to go through to do it.
Yeah, and like you want to see more like Bucky, you want to see more like
I love
Falcon.
Bucky.
Like that's what that was for, and it's gonna set up nicely for Captain America 4.
And their banter is so good, so I love seeing Bucky.
Yeah, like we needed a buddy cop thing.
We really did.
And then Loki just shows up and was like, y'all, here's the big stuff y'all wanted.
Yep.
And really great performances by the cast and everything
that
too.
That casting was great.
Like
amazing.
Like Owen Wilson surprised me as Morbius.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Like the gray salt and pepper hair he's got going on, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Sophia, I forget her last name, as Sylvie or AKA Lady Loki, did a really
she didn't want to be called Lady Loki though. That was funny. She's like, I am not Loki. Name's Sylvie.
Like, okay, like tomato. You're still Loki. Like your universe is Loki. You're still Loki.
I love all the Lokis though. That was such a good like nod to all the Lokis too.
Right, like alligator Loki. I'm like that's a very niche Marvel reference if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna be interesting. And I really love the older Loki with
classic Loki.
Yeah, the classic Loki with the costume. That was really nice. That was a really good touch.
I used to cosplay Boastful Loki, the black dude. I need to do that. That costume was cute.
Oh, that was Boastful Loki.
Yes, that was his name.
Nice.
I need to cosplay that. That was cute.
The story for Loki overall was really good because I'm thinking like, oh, okay, like he just steals the Tesseract, he's just gonna cause like havoc elsewhere.
Exactly. That's what I thought. It was gonna be something boring and silly and not that. No, it was like a really good show. Like it was him like having to face himself pretty much too. Yeah, that was really good too. So we kind of get the same Loki we kind of like grew to love in the MCU, and then with this, it's like, oh. Yeah, look at all the bad stuff you've done, and this is the road you're gonna go down if you don't stop. Yep, pretty much. And so he's like, man, maybe I should change. And I think he did too. Yeah, he did change, and it worked out pretty wonderfully until the point where they met the GOAT. Yes, let's talk about that. Oh God, Jonathan Majors out of nowhere. A really good MCU introduction. Yes. Or you could count it as the MCU, right? It's still MCU. Yeah. So really good introduction where he just shows up at the end of the show
as He Who Remains. I love how cryptic that is.
Yeah, that was really good.
Just He Who Remains at the end of time. Basically, just giving the lore for Kang the Conqueror. If you all didn't know, Jonathan Majors has also been casted as Kang the Conqueror in upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp film Quantumania.
Yep.
So it's really interesting to see how that ties in.
We're going to get a very different Kang, though, when we see him second time.
Oh, yeah.
He won't be all nice and friendly and silly.
Yeah. This is going to be really, really good to see how they play into the whole Nathaniel Richards things. Because from what I read and everything, Nathaniel Richards was supposedly a descendant of Reed Richards. Yeah, that's what I read. Like Nathaniel Richards was like a descendant in the 31st century of Reed.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, so like a really good way to set up Fantastic Four.
Can't wait for that. Oh,
that's gonna be really interesting.
I need a actual Marvel Fantastic Four movie. I don't need no more of the studios doing it. No more Fox.
And I think this sets up for X-Men and everything really nicely too. And just the way Loki ended with the multiverse, like just going haywire, is gonna be really interesting
we're gonna
as
get
well.
So many different versions of different people and stuff.
And so, and also a really nice setup for Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Perfect.
All these variants. That's gonna
basically
be cute.
Everybody a variant now,
right? Like I can't wait to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield on screen.
Oh, it's gonna be so.
Like, please give us that, especially since we can like Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock.
It's gonna be so good. Oh my god, we think it'll probably go up in eruption of like hysteria. Get go on screen finally.
Yeah, I'll definitely be in the theaters for that because that comes out this year.
Yep, December 17th, I think. Yeah, I'm going day one. I'm going that day.
Okay, like I mean, I'm down.
I'll work if I have to. I don't care. I'm going day one.
Cool.
I can see that movie immediately. I love the Marvel Spider-Man movie. They're so good.
Yeah. Homecoming and Far From Home have been really, really good. I'm trying to. I can't remember which one I like more. I think Far From Home was really good with setting up a more like kind of serious thing for Peter Parker.
I love that movie to death. That movie was so good.
And Jake Gyllenhaal was so good as Mysterio. And I like the way they did it too, with like new age like tech and everything to make it more like, oh, he was like, he was this big effects artist and everything, but now it's more like, holograms and everything like that, making it feel more realistic with drones.
Yeah.
Too. So really good. The MCU Phase 4 is gonna be wild.
It's gonna be crazy. We still got coming next. Shang-Chi comes next.
Shang-Chi is gonna be really nice.
I wonder how they're gonna put that into context with the whole greater Marvel universe.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that's gonna end up.
Then Eternal suits just feels weird. I'm sorry.
That's
such a weird property to decide to make a movie out of.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Eternals,
but I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I gotta see my boy Brian Tyree Henry and Angelina Jolie. We gotta see Angelina Jolie finally be in the MCU.
Yeah, that's a long time coming, honestly.
Yeah, I'm interested, but I'm also like,
yeah, me too.
Yeah, like how is this gonna work in the grand scheme of things? And then like really just like the way Loki just ended up. Yeah, just perfect for Multiverse of Madness.
Oh no, Doctor Strange is gonna be over it.
Doctor Strange,
he's gonna be so through with Wanda. Like, why'd you have that?
Right, the multiverse is off the perks now.
She got the Darkhold book in her hand, and she just sitting there looking through it.
I'm really curious as to what she's gonna do with that. Like Scarlet Witch, what are we doing with this?
What are we doing with this book? That book is dangerous. That book has all the magic.
She gonna bring back Vision.
No, she gonna bring back her brother.
Damn. Right, it's gonna be like the Mummy. You must not read from the book, and she gonna be like, "Whoops."
Speaking of her brother, that whole part in WandaVision was so weak.
Oh, the fact that like it wasn't really like it wasn't really like the X-Men Quicksilver, but just like something just some person that Agatha
created
that magicked into like being from like the regular person from that town. That was so weak, especially to just drag Evan Peters out of nowhere to be like, yeah, you're gonna do this because it's gonna be a nice like little niche thing.
It was unnecessary at that point. It's like, if you're gonna do it, just go all the way with it.
They could have did it because that would have been a nice setup for multiverse too.
Yeah, that would have been perfect, but
yeah, they were like, not yet, not no multiverse yet.
not yet.
Not until you finish your peas.
Yikes! All right, let's talk about your favorite movie.
What favorite movie?
Space Jam Part 2. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not excited.
Okay.
I'm not excited. It's a basketball movie. You like basketball, don't you?
Yeah, like
Space Jam. You love Space Jam, don't you?
I do love Space Jam.
Well, see, you should be excited about this. Then.
Okay, look, LeBron's acting sucked. That it was hard to sit there and watch like some of the stuff like, and he's in the entire movie, and so it makes it difficult to kind of like, and granted. Don't sit there trying to like get on me internet and everything. I know Michael Jordan sucked in Space Jam. I was a kid then. I didn't care. I was there to see Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck do Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck dumb stuff.
I agree.
Like now that I'm an adult and older and I'm aware of things and I have a conscience, no. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's gonna take a little bit more. And I understand. Like this is a kid's movie, and so the kids were gonna sit there and enjoy like seeing like Looney Tunes. But probably calling them boomer cartoons because they kind of are, to be honest.
Could you not?
Look, Looney Tunes.
Could you not?
Look.
Could you not do that at least?
Look, Looney Boomers.
Looney Boomers?
Or Boomer Tunes, whatever you want to call them. Look.
The disrespect.
Look, I love Looney Tunes to death. Like, Daffy Duck is still probably one of my favorite cartoon characters
the
ever.
Looney Boomers.
Look.
The rudeness.
The Looney Tunes were probably the more enjoyable parts of the movie.
They were
for me.
perfect.
They were great.
They
like
were so good.
Yeah, like some of the stuff was dated, but also it's like it's Looney Tunes, so it's the same stuff that you remember. So like Acme and anvils and like like really weird freeze frames and cartoons characters defying the laws of physics. Like it's all the good stuff that we love, and that stuff was great.
And the flex on all their properties too.
Oh yeah, the serververse. I'm still mad at WB for doing that. Like you're not cute with doing this because you're not cute for trying to compete with Disney, trying to be like, oh, we got the serververse, we got the Matrix, we got a Clockwork Orange, we got Game of Thrones, we got
Harry Potter.
Okay. Yeah, Harry Potter, that guy.
We got the Iron Giant.
I forget. Oh yeah, we got King Kong.
Yep, see?
And it's like, yeah. Like I don't understand why the problematic people in the Clockwork Orange are watching a basketball game with the White Walkers from Game of Thrones, but it works. I mean, most of that stuff was like for the adults and everything who are watching this anyway. They're more for the millennials who grew up with this stuff and are watching a movie and showing their kids and everything. It was really cute. The story of Space Jam was also really cute too. It was just like, LeBron's like this grizzled dad. Like, I work hard and I ball hard. And you got to be just like me in order to play ball and everything, or else you're not going to make it anywhere because you're too soft. You gotta practice every day. You got to get in there. Fundamentals win games. It's like, shut up, LeBron.
Right, like chill. Your son's trying to do something way greater than that. He's trying to become like one of the greatest video game designers of all time.
Also, it was really weird. Like LeBron didn't know how to like play that game. I was like, LeBron, you didn't grow up playing like Street or NBA Jam. That's all the game was.
Look, that coach took the game from him.
Oh yeah, you right. Coach was like, stop playing this Game Boy, stupid. Yep. Go play ball. And he's like, man, I'm becoming the person that I hated when I was a kid because I wanted to play games, but ball came first, and so that's what you got to do, son. First. But look, ball is life. You know that.
That's true.
Ball and that's life. Essentially what the story of Space Jam was. Ball is life, and you got to do this, son, because I didn't get to do this when I was a kid, so you don't either.
Yeah, poor little boy.
I enjoyed it. There were a lot of good, like, funny parts for the movie.
I think the whole sequence of them getting each individual cartoon character to join the team was my favorite part of the movie.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
So good, like well done.
Daffy and Porky and Metropolis hijacking the train, and Daffy being Superman. I was like, really, Daffy? Of course you would pick there to go to. And then Superman was like, bruh,
like, could you not?
Right? The Justice League, like, y'all gotta go.
Right?
Get out.
What's her name? Lola going to Themyscira.
Okay. Yeah, that was on point. That was very so cute. Much. And then having them play like Wonder Woman scene while she was getting on the horse.
That song's iconic.
Look, Ancient Lamentation is the GOAT now.
So good. I love your alarm.
Look, that just lets me know I need to take my medicine. It's okay, and it's Degrassi.
You can make it through.
I can make it through. Just like I made it through Space Jam: New Legacy. It wasn't a bad movie. Like, there were a lot of other cute parts about it too, like the Porky Pig rap battle. That was very silly. And then And then like all the other little wacky stuff too. Like Don Cheadle was really nice as
he was cool as a villain, I guess.
Yeah, like, you know, he served his purpose being like wacky and silly for like a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman randomly being in the movie for like 5 minutes
Made no sense at all.
They needed more comedians.
Yeah.
I will say that. Like, you know, they name dropped like Kevin Hart. I'm like, they should just put Kevin Hart in the movie. It would have been perfect.
I'm surprised he wasn't in that movie, honestly.
Yeah,
I feel like something probably happened. I feel like they probably asked him to be in the movie, but he probably said no or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know, more power to him. But yeah, like there just felt like a lot of stuff was missing too.
Yeah.
Music wise,
music was pretty bad.
Yeah, they did a remix to "Pump Up the Jam" by Technotronic, and it felt very flat to me.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like they made it more hip hop, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, we didn't need that.
Also, like, no remix to Space Jam, like the original Space Jam by Quad City DJs.
Yeah,
like,
that would have been great.
How do you do all this like promotion and everything for Space Jam? Make it to be this big thing, like, oh, it's gonna be like great and everything. It's gonna be better than like when Jordan did it, and you don't do like the main thing you don't do a remix or even acknowledge the main the old song for the movie in that way.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, whoever did the music director for this movie just didn't hit the mark on it at all. Like, they just, that soundtrack like it was kind of garbage too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which is terrible, because Space Jam soundtrack is legendary.
It is.
Like all those great songs on there. Like Monica's For You I Will, which is still one of my favorite songs ever.
Like I said, Pump Up the Jam by Technotronic. One of the main songs, like they played it. I'm like, how do you not put this in here?
Yeah, that was weird. Overall, the movie was okay. I would probably say like a C.
Yeah, I would give a C, maybe a B minus.
Like something you watch, you know, where you doing something else in the house, or you know, you probably washing dishes,
or you put it on for like the kids and everything, so they could watch it.
Exactly.
Also another thing they dropped the ball on, pun intended. They messed up the Space Jam like game they came out with.
Yeah.
They made it a beat 'em up, and I was like,
why?
I was like, so you telling me you get all these little properties and everything? Like, I think a cute thing for them to do would have been like, hey, you just sit there doing like all this product placement and all these like, you know, name dropping these like movies or like face dropping these movies. Like, why don't we make a basketball game out of this? Like, just make it like NBA Jam. You could have made it like the kids game.
Yep, that would have made way more sense, honestly.
Like, why didn't you just make, like, you had a basketball game and you focus it on like the kid making his basketball game? Like, why not do this? Make it into a basketball game just like the game, like the kid had, and do it that way. Have Looney Tunes as characters and everything. Put like some generic White Walkers in there and some other like. That would have been perfect. Like, put some agents from like the Matrix in it too. Like, that would have been great.
Yeah, but that's a good idea. You know, sometimes good ideas just fall away.
Yeah. Overall, Space Jam: A New Legacy was okay. Yeah. It wasn't like spectacular or anything really like that. And I wasn't expecting to be wowed by it, because the original Space Jam is like, it's like, now it's like a cult classic.
Yeah.
Because of like, you know, like it was just something like, oh, okay, we get one of the GOATs at the time, Michael Jordan, to be in it. And then we think about now, like, oh, we're getting the GOAT of this time, LeBron James, to be in it. And like,
questionable.
Yeah. Questionable.
You said the GOAT of our time. I said questionable.
The GOAT of this time period.
Questionable.
Who else the GOAT?
We ain't going down that road, okay? That's something completely different.
I was gonna say, don't say who I think you're gonna say.
Anywho,
wow.
Let's move on to our final review, which would be Black Widow.
Okay, Black Widow was really, really good.
Surprisingly better than I expected.
Yeah, the only gripe I have with Black Widow is that it came out way too late.
Yeah.
Should have got this right after Civil War. My
gripe was Taskmaster was garbage. That was the reason I was going to see the movie in the first place.
Yeah, that was a really weird direction to take Taskmaster in. Like, I don't understand the choice for that.
Because they just wasted it. Like, I don't think they're ever going to use Taskmaster now, because they're usually go back and reuse characters over again.
That's true.
So the likelihood that they use him again is very low. That makes me sad, because Taskmaster is so cool of a character.
Yeah, what is the like original story for Taskmaster anyway?
I don't know his full like origin story, but I know he's a mercenary who can copy people's abilities and stuff.
Okay, so just like some supernatural ability he had to just copy people.
Yeah,
he's probably annoying as a kid, to be honest.
Probably, and he's like one of the main like annoyances of Captain America. Like Cap is so tired of him.
I bet.
Like you are so annoying. But yeah, I think they could have did something way better. They could have used another throwaway character besides Taskmaster.
Yeah, like another like kind of low level Marvel villain to like kind of counter Black Widow.
Yeah, it could have been a lot of other people. Because even in like the new Marvel's Avengers game, that's like one of the big baddies in there.
Oh, Taskmaster?
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay.
He has a bigger role in that than he does in his own movie.
You're right. I remember like that like sequence with like Black Widow and like Taskmaster in the game. Yeah, that was really good.
But no, we get this, I don't know, computer program.
Right? To like spoiler alert, the main villain's daughter is Taskmaster for some random reason.
She did not blow up in that place like they thought she did.
Yeah. Speaking of which, that's also like another spoiler alert. Budapest. We finally find out what happens in Budapest.
Yep.
Black Widow is a child murderer. Like cue It's Always Sunny title screen.
Yep.
Black Widow's a child murderer.
Yikes. Yikes.
That's literally what happened.
I mean, true.
And it feels good to finally like get that like sort of sense of completion about like they've been joking about Budapest for like those past the past like 5 movies in Marvel.
Yes, they
kept and so like I'm glad we have that completion because it's
over
like
now. We know.
Scarlett Johansson, like, you know her, you love her as Black Widow, like, yeah, you pretty much know what you're getting with that. Florence Pugh really surprised me in this movie.
She was so good.
Very, very good.
Oh,
like, I loved her as Elena. Like,
I cannot wait to see her more in MCU movies and stuff.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's going to be in the Hawkeye show at some point.
She has to now.
Yeah, that's going to be really good.
If she's supposed to go after him, that's the next thing he's going to be in.
Ah, yes. That her assignment from Valentina.
She going to get to she beat up my girl, though. I'm not happy about that.
Look, it'll be fine. I'm pretty... Oh, no, wait. No, it's not. Kate Bishop going to get schmicked.
She going to get schmicked.
And, like, yeah, I saw what Elena did to Natasha. That was not pretty.
Natasha's equally, if not better, fighter than her.
Yeah, but she was giving her the business for the longest. Like, we saw how rough that scene was. It was like watching Atomic Blonde over again.
Shout out to Atomic Blonde. Underrated movie.
Underrated
movie.
Elena threw her all in cabinets. Like, it was very, I was like.
A very gritty fight scene. They had some really good fight sequences in general.
Yeah, I liked it. David Harbour as the Red Guardian. Wait, is that his name? The Red Guardian?
I believe so.
Yeah, the Red Guardian was really funny.
Yeah, he did a great job of that.
Like, I mean, his accent dropped in places, but that's okay.
I mean, it's been like a thing for a while now.
Yeah, like what? Florence Pugh did it a few times. Rachel Weisz did it a few times. It's all right.
What's her face? Scarlett Johansson did it for a whole movie, so
that is true.
Somehow she had it in one movie. Next movie she didn't. So
yeah, it's fine. Who cares? Like, what is continuity in the MCU anyway?
Yikes! But overall, I think the story is really good. The fact that they were able to like tie up that whole loose ends about her origin and the whole Red Room thing.
Yeah, and basically like kind of ending that way we can move on to like Civil War and everything. So that kind of last phase for the MCU or like just wrap up Phase 3 was really good.
Yeah. That Red Room sequence was so good. I like the whole way they even did. They did a good job with that.
Oh yeah, like them flying up to Eggman's castle.
Not Eggman.
Look, the Red Room looked like Dr. Eggman Flying Fortress type deal.
Yikes!
But it was really cool though. What?
My final egg.
Ah yes, Egg Fortress. That's literally what it looked like. So, but yeah, I liked it. It was a really good story. Good. Yeah, Dreykov, or is that his name? Dreykov, whatever that Russian dude's like name. Yeah, he was really good. Like as a villain and everything, and like how he had like those pheromones and stuff.
Yeah, that was crazy.
To kind of stop them from like attacking him whenever they tried to. I was like, that's a really niche thing to do, and the way she overcame that was really interesting too. Yeah. Like I'm sure that hurt like hell, sure. But like. Kudos to her for getting that done.
Yeah, that movie was really well done. I'm surprised. I was not looking forward to it, honestly. I was like, it's going to be mid.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it.
But it shocked me. I'm like, wow, this is actually really, really good.
Yeah, like I said, just it feels very too little too late.
It kind of does, but I mean, I feel like it's supposed to be like a standalone type of thing anyway, too.
It's like standalone thing, like, yeah, give her a standalone thing, but we could have got the standalone thing a lot earlier.
Politics, That's a thing.
Yeah, like nobody's gonna see a woman-led superhero movie, and it's just like, what?
What? Did you not see Wonder Woman? Which is another reason why they try to push Captain Marvel, because of Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah,
that was a big push. Like, oh my god, people actually like women.
What are you talking about? Captain Marvel invented women.
She did. You're right.
You saw how much like girl power they put in that movie. Girl boss.
Stop.
Look, gaslight girl boss.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Yes, absolutely.
Look, to be fair, the movie did a good job of portraying big garbage to women.
Oh yeah. Captain Marvel definitely did like a fantastic job of that.
I watched the first, like, okay, it's just a movie about a woman, blah blah. Then I read an article about it, and it's like, oh, I didn't catch this type of stuff because I'm not a man. I'm a male, cis male. I don't, know a lot of the nuances when it comes to being a woman dealing with men in that fashion. And so watching it again, like, oh, I get it now. It's kind of like how men always tell women they got to control their emotions and don't fight dirty and all that stuff.
Yeah. That was
men do all those things all the time. They fight
pretty
dirty.
Much.
They don't control their emotions and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, it was very like on the nose for it, but it upset the men. They were like, "That's stupid," and they hated Brie Larson for all that stuff. And it's just like, you're the reason why they're making this movie, dummy.
Yeah, it's literally you on
like
screen.
The call come from inside the house.
It really was.
Like, and a lot of people just didn't get it, and I'm like, man, you are idiots. And you deserve to be made fun of in this movie. And I feel like we were getting the same thing for Black Widow, to be honest.
We were getting a very different way, though. We weren't getting like men are just stupid. We were getting men are trash. Like insidious garbage humans.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that he was doing with that Red Room, that was wow.
Yeah.
Like that was irreprehensible type of stuff he was doing. Like that was crazy. So yeah, definitely same message, just done a little bit differently.
And I don't like the way they did it. It wasn't as overt.
It wasn't as overt as
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel was like, men are trash.
Men. Like literally that. That was Captain Marvel. But I enjoy Black Widow. Like I'm surprised that I enjoy Black Widow. I thought because I was ready to like go in and hate this movie. Like, this would be terrible. Like I don't care about Scarlett Johansson. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh,
this is really good.
Right? Like, too bad she's dead and everything. Like, I wish I could have had this, like, earlier.
I mean, we got another Black Widow now, so it's okay.
Ah, yes.
Her sister.
Which, Valentina.
Yikes.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Love her.
I can't wait to see more of her in the MCU.
I want her in a movie. I want to see her in a movie.
And more than just like 5 minutes at a time,
like
and everything too.
These little quick little like thing. I want her in a full on like role.
That's gonna be so good.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Like, probably gonna get her in like the Thunderbolts like movie.
Definitely gonna get her in Thunderbolts. Probably gonna see her a lot in the next Captain America movie.
Right?
Too.
Like, I can't wait to see her say like, we need a U.S. agent.
I was so mad at her.
her delivery for that line. I was like, she said it. She said it.
I was so bad. Like, oh, you did it. You said the thing.
She's supposed to say the thing. It was funny.
It's like when you finally say like, she said
it.
And
that goofy little purple streak in her hair. Like, I'm with it. I can't wait.
So quirky. I love it. But yeah, I'm really excited about the MCU for now that we have like Loki and Black Widow kind of like setting a lot of stuff up for it. And then we have Falcon and Winter Soldier, and we have WandaVision. We have like 4 properties setting up the next phase. Yeah,
gonna be some really, really good things coming. Like I said, Multiverse of Madness gonna be crazy.
I pieced it out immediately.
Oh god,
Doctor Strange is probably over it.
Just give me a release date. Give me a release date. Like, start filming and everything. Film this year. I will go see it next year.
They probably are. I know they're filming. They already been filming Doctor Strange the next movie.
Oh, okay, then good. Like,
they was filming some of it in London and it was filming some of it in Australia.
Bad.
Because Australia didn't have to deal with COVID too much, so they put a lot of movies.
Right. Australia, New Zealand are like pretty much like they're like COVID is non-existent there, so they don't have to worry about it.
So they've been filming a lot of movies there. So, yep, we'll be getting a lot of Marvel movies, especially we're getting a lot of movies this year. Actually, we getting 4.
What? No. Well, Shang-Chi, Eternals.
We getting Shang-Chi, Eternals.
Spider-Man
and Black Widow. That's 4.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Damn, we got 4 Marvel movies in 1 year. That's a lot. Plus the TV shows too.
Yeah. Really, really, really good year for Marvel.
Yeah. Anything to look forward to in the next couple of weeks?
Besides
that game.
Don't look. Like I said, August 27th. I don't exist. Don't call me. I'm not interested.
Stop.
If I say 1,000 times I'm not interested, I mean, I'm ignorant because, like, look, Look,
if you play that game, you gotta be a little ignorant.
Wow! Don't disrespect no more heroes like that.
I mean,
but also it's very dumb. Like you gotta be a little dumb to play this game. Other than that, I think next couple weeks, next month, at the end of next month, I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms.
Woo!
Like I can't wait for that.
The animated film to be good and great.
Yes,
can't wait for that.
That's gonna be interesting with how they're doing that, because it feels like they're just throwing all these characters in and stuff.
Where is my girl at?
What girl?
Who do you think?
Who?
Tanya.
Oh,
my fave.
She don't exist.
Wow.
She'll probably be in there. If Jade is there, then she's there. But it's also weird with like the first movie how they had Quan Chi there, because Quan Chi didn't show up in Mortal Kombat till Mortal Kombat 4.
I mean, they're redoing the timeline, so who
that's
knows?
True. Because we getting Li Mei and D'Vorah in the same movie. I was like, wait, what? I was like, Li Mei didn't show up till like Deadly Alliance, till like the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era Mortal Kombat.
Like, they keep using Li Mei for something. Why?
I don't know. There's better characters than
There's
Li Mei.
so many better characters. Why her?
But yeah, definitely looking forward to that movie. I don't think there's anything else. Maybe some shows or something, but I forget what they are at the moment.
Well, I'm looking forward to Titans because that's gonna be lit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for Shang-Chi because that's gonna be epic.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi beginning of September, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
That first week.
Oh yeah.
I actually want to see Snake Eyes too.
Oh yeah, Snake Eyes. When is that?
It comes up this week.
Okay, Snake Eyes. Oh yeah. Other than like by M. Night Shyamalan, I know you don't want me to see that movie, but I'm going to go see it. It looks interesting. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, y'all terrible.
Who?
Y'all let that man make that Avatar movie. Y'all still get.
I didn't let him make anything.
Y'all still let that man giving him money. Y'all giving him money still.
Okay, look,
supposed to punish him. How you gonna cancel somebody? Don't cancel him.
I didn't cancel him.
That's the problem. Now you ain't cancel him. You know what?
I was too young to cancel him. Then I can't do anything
now. You can do it now. You can not go see that movie.
You're right. Maybe I should wait for it, but it looks so good.
Okay, then. You know what? Do what you want. Do what you want. Y'all weak anyway.
I'm weak because I want to go because I want to see a movie that actually looks interesting.
He steals your Avatar.
He shouldn't make licensed properties. We know this now.
Nope. You try to compartmentalize that. Nope.
Compartmentalize what?
You should be canceled after that.
Damn it, you're right.
But you're weak. You're gonna go see it.
I'm not gonna go see it. I gotta work. I gotta work. I'm probably not gonna go see it.
I can't believe all y'all out there. Y'all let that man make Avatar.
I didn't let him make anything.
Y'all let that man go make that movie, and y'all gonna go see the rest of the other movies afterwards.
I was a kid when that movie came out.
Him? He should have been canceled.
He should have been canceled. That movie was terrible.
Oh god. Yeah, that's all I'm looking forward to right now. I can't think of any shows coming out. I think a lot of shows I want to watch I've seen now.
Yeah. Wait,
the challenge, the new season. Forgot about that.
Oh god,
we gotta do like our bi-weekly updates on that too.
We can do a whole show based on that alone. Dude. You know what? We should do that. That should be one of our shows where we just talk about like reality TV or something.
Yo, I'm down for that.
I'm down for it too, because that's gonna be wacky.
Much reality TV show I watch, much garbage I consume.
Yeah, we could do a show about Real Housewives of Potomac alone.
Oh god, your girl on there.
Who?
Robin.
Look, don't say anything about my Aryan queen.
What's time to go? All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of HollyWolves. Go to our website at www.redstarbird.net. Follow us on Twitter and our Instagram because we post a lot of memes now because we're silly. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next episode.